The Morning Wave with Sam Lehoko on Mix 93.8. 9 to 11 a.m. weekdays.
Duke's Gold and Diamond Exchange believe that their clients are their greatest assets. They will offer you the best service, price, and expertise with no high-pressure sales tactics. And they come to you. Duke's will assist you in turning your gold and diamond jewelry, gold coins, Krugerrands, and luxury watches into instant cash. Selling to Duke's Gold and Diamond Exchange means selling to a reputable business that cares. Find them at dukesgde.co.za.
All right, so right here on the Morning Wave, we're joined by George, owner of Duke's Gold and Diamond Exchange. George, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Highly blessed and favored.
No, fantastic, and such an honor to have you on the show today. So first and foremost, I'd like to get into what Duke's Gold and Diamond Exchange is all about and what it does.
Okay, so we buy gold and diamonds, we buy used jewelry, we buy luxury watches. It's a gold and diamond exchange, so any jewelry that's sitting in the cupboard or sitting in the safe, we buy it from you if it's just sitting there.
Talking about brands, are there any specific brands that you don't buy?
No, you know what? The only brands that we don't really buy are watch brands. There's certain brands that, like a Gucci watch or I don't know, like a Swatch, that type of stuff. Although they're great watches, they just don't carry much value in the second-hand market.
Yeah.
Brands that we do buy, obviously, are Rolexes, Cartier, Patek Philippe, those type of things.
Brilliant. You know, Laurie and I were once talking on the show and we were saying, oh yeah, you know, some of us, we just have a Rolex lying around. Yeah, let's take it to Duke's.
Yeah,
so sure. Duke's Gold and Diamond Exchange, I mean, we're really talking about the company itself, the establishment, but what makes it different to other establishments?
Sure. All right. Well, we're very personal. You know what I mean? It's not just you coming into a shop and speaking to someone through a glass window, dumping your jewelry in there and just hoping you get a good price. I mean, that's the what do you call it? The old style of doing gold and diamond exchanges. It's very impersonal. You know, with us, it's extremely personal. Selling a gold and diamond is a very difficult thing. You know, it's from your family. It can be from your mom. It can be from your dad. It's, you know, it's hard to let go of this stuff, you know, and sometimes it's not just a dump and go. So with us, you know, we come to you, which is one of the advantages. Fantastic. You don't have to drive around with the stuff, which is scary and it's a nightmare in its own. We'll come to your home or your business or wherever you feel comfortable, meet with you, go through your stuff, explain why we're paying, what we're paying, what the stuff is really worth, where the value is in the items. Because, you know, there's a lot of misconception with regards to jewelry. Jewelry, unfortunately, is not an investment. You know, the investment is in the gold, the investment is in the diamond, but we can't pay for someone else's profit.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to mention names on the radio about these jewelry shops, but they've obviously got to make money, and I can't pay for their profit. You understand? So when we buy the gold at the gold price or similar to close. We've got to make a little bit. We buy diamonds off a certain price that's called the wrap report.
Beautiful.
And from there we make an offer. Yeah. And 9 out of 10 times they sell because they know they're getting a good deal.
George, I wish I knew you many years ago because I was in a relationship. I was proposed to as like the second or third wife. I don't know what the situation was. Anyway, I only found out later. And I was very resentful after a really long time. And I spent about 3 days walking to a whole bunch of stores saying, how much can you give me for this? How much can you? And it didn't really feel like, firstly, there was no personal touch to it.
Yeah.
And there didn't really seem like a legitimate process. You know, you just have a guy looking at it and saying, yeah, I'll give you a couple of grand for this, you know. Yeah. So can you maybe just take us through the process, you know, what somebody would do when we walk in and I have an item to sell to you?
No, it's extremely simple. First of all, you'll obviously contact us either on our website or through the telephone number. I'll give you the details just now. We'll set up an appointment either to come to you or you can come to us. We have offices in Rivonia. We share it with a manufacturing jeweler.
Great.
That's another thing, so you can get stuff made as well. But I'll sit down with you. I'll go through, if it's a diamond, I'll go through the diamond with you. I'll tell you what the size is, what the color is, what the clarity is. Even if you've got a certificate, I'll explain to you what those things mean. Because it's all gibberish to you in any case.
100%.
You know, when you buy the stuff, it's, oh, I've got a nice diamond, but you don't know the color, you don't know the clarity. Yeah. I'll go through the gold as well. I'll weigh it. I'll tell you what the purity is. And then I'll make you an offer so that you understand what you're doing. You can make an educated decision from there. Like I said earlier, you know, these gold and diamond exchanges, what do you want to call them? The old style of doing it. It's chaotic. It's archaic, if you want to call it that. Yes, you know, with us, it's a personal touch. You know what you're getting. You understand why we're making the offer. And like I said, 9 out of 10 times they sell.
George, is there a specific time to sell?
Yeah, you know, the short answer to that is when you need money, you know, but The truth is, the stuff sits in the cupboard. If it's in the cupboard, it's waiting to get stolen.
Yes,
it's an unfortunate reality of not only this country, but around the world. You know, it has no value in the cupboard. Absolutely nothing at all. It can be a 10-kilo brick of gold. It doesn't mean anything if it's sitting in your cupboard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, cash is king. You can always work with cash. They do say you invest in gold, then you invest in Kruger Rands, you invest in the gold American Eagle or something like
Correct.
that. But cash is always king.
Yeah.
You can invest it in stocks, you can stick it in the bank and wait for it to grow, all those type of things. So yeah, the short answer is when you need cash, you sell.
Beautiful. George, we did touch on this a little bit earlier in terms of what you buy, but can we maybe just go a little bit deeper into that one?
Yeah, sure. So any gold items, loose polished diamonds, any diamonds in gold jewelry or diamond jewelry, luxury watches like Rolexes, Omegas, Patek Philippe's, Cartiers, any gold coins, small, big collections. You know, we do pay a little bit more for certain jewelry pieces like a Cartier love bangle and that. We don't just pay for the gold value. So there is some intrinsic value in the name itself.
Yeah.
Very rare, but we do offer more. It's not just the gold value, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Beautiful. I was actually on the website, and I must say it's such a beautiful website as well.
Thank you.
And I looked at that section in particular about, you know, how you guys are different. And you spoke quite extensively about integrity, honesty, safety. I loved what you touched on in terms of, you know, having that personal touch and connecting with your clients. Any return clients over the years?
All the time.
Yeah.
Our clients are our biggest assets. And I know a lot of people say that, but with us, we make it our primemost, our foremost, what do you want to call it, objective is to keep the customer happy. You know what I mean? And we get a huge amount of referrals. We really do. And you know what? Sometimes people sell a little bit and they want to hold on to the rest of the stuff. They always come back to us and sell the rest of the stuff if they do need money.
Beautiful.
Our return clients and our word of mouth clients is a major part of our business. Advertising is big, but if I had to split it up into percentages, I'd say like 40% of our business is return clients and word of mouth. Yeah.
Fantastic. So George, one more time, that simple process. You're saying get in touch with us, set up an appointment, get a free no obligation quote accepted, and get paid immediately. It's as simple as that.
Cash or EFT.
In terms of how to get in touch with Dukes?
So we've got a website. It's www.dukesgdegolfdeltaecho.co.za.
Yeah.
Or you can go to our Facebook page, which is Dukes Gold and Diamond Exchange, or you can go to our Instagram page, which is Dukes Gold and Diamond Exchange. Yeah, we're all over the place. It's
and those offices, I think you mentioned the one is in Rivonia.
Yeah, in Rivonia, across from the News Cafe. We're in Rivonia Central Shopping Centre.
Yeah.
You can just get hold of us to make an appointment. We'll tell you the exact address and Bob's your uncle.
Fantastic. George, lastly, not to put you on the spot or anything, any words of advice for anybody who wants to get into something like this, or just a message to all your customers?
I just want to say thank you so much for all the support over the years and for helping us get to the point where we are at the moment. We cannot do this without you guys. We truly are grateful. Advice to people that want to get into gold and diamond exchange, if they want to start their own business, make sure you know what you're doing. You pay a lot of money for this stuff.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you can lose your belt on it.
Oh, no.
Trust me, it's not easy money. So yeah, just make sure you know what you're doing.
Well, if anybody out there is unhappy, they'll just come to you, George.
Yeah,
you'll make their day.
100%.
George, thank you so much again. Dukes Gold and Diamond Exchange. Of course, I'll be posting some of the social media handles and everything on my socials as well. And George, thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mixing your favorite music on Mix 93.8.
40 minutes after 9. Good morning and welcome to the Morning Wave. Happy Monday. That was George from Dukes Gold and Diamond Exchange. And what I will do is ask Theo to post all of his contact details on our socials.
Yeah, it's such a nice way to get rid of things that no longer serve you.
100%, because Laurie, you just have a gold
Patek
watch.
Philippe, my Rolexes hanging around, you know.
Gold chains. I mean, it's all there.
Let's do it.
Lovely stuff. So George, thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you soon.